7 more suspects were arrested in connection with the alleged gang rape of a 16-year-old girl at a hotel in Eilat. Police have now arrested 11 suspects in this horrific case that shook the country. Eyewitnesses have testified that as many as 30 men either raped the heavily intoxicated girl in a hotel room or watched it happen and took cell phone videos. 2 27-year-olds are under arrest for rape. The rest of the suspects are teenagers. Security camera footage from the hotel reportedly even shows men lining up in the hallway, waiting to rape the girl. Protests over this crime took place in several cities this weekend, including last night in Rabin Square in Tel Aviv, where thousands of men and women took part in the country's largest demonstration.
I'm here tonight to protest the awful rape of a 16-year-old girl in Eilat by 30 men and the entire rape culture that exists in this country and around the world. We are expecting the law authorities to take action and give the proper punishment and look for justice in the system. We are hoping for the education system to educate young people in this country on these subjects and for a change to come.
It's indicative of the society we're living in, that these occurrences keep happening, even on bigger scales. And we have to make a change, whether it's basic education, influences at home, violence in general in our community, violence against women. Voices have to be heard and change has to be made, and that's why I'm here.
And with me now is activist Nili Maderer. Nili, thank you so much for being with me. Police have arrested nearly a dozen people accused of rape. Many more people have been questioned and detained. Maybe most importantly, right, police say that this victim is credible. We believe her. So in this case, what do protesters, I guess, want to see? What are demonstrators calling for?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for letting me be here and telling you whatever I feel and the place that I came from and the reason that I've been in the protest yesterday and actually all the last few years. The problem in Israel is the system. It's not a specific case. It's not a case that happened in Eilat. There is a government in Israel that doesn't do enough for help us, the women in our society, and even men to feel comfortable and to feel safe. As I see the situation that happened in Eilat and the way that all the society in Israel reacts, it's because the number of 30, it's crazy. But even if it wasn't 30, even if it was only 1, it's a very hard situation. And when the society couldn't, everyone talking about it, and it's painful, and we feel it. So the police can't do something else. But when it's one woman that come and looking for a place in the police officer or in the police station, and the policeman ask her, "What did you wear?" Or "Did you know this man?" Or why did you go with them? So we just irrelevant question that let me and other women like me that got yesterday to protest, they understand that it's not enough. The government doesn't do enough, and there is a lot of educate things that we need to do for children and for making our system more ability to deal with those situations.
Yeah, Nili, one statistic I just found out in my research, that according to the Association of Rape Crisis Centers in Israel, out of 84% of rape cases, 84 that are opened by police, that are investigated, 84% are closed without prosecution. That means when police start an investigation, about 8 in 10 will never get punished. But I want to ask about the role here, in your mind, about parents and also the role of the school system. Are Israeli teenagers in schools, are they taught about consent and this kind of thing?
So unfortunately, the statistic that you just said, it's exactly what I tried to explain earlier. I don't know if it was good enough or not, but it's exactly the point. And I think that it's happening because the system, the parents are not talking with their children about sex, about love, about touch, and definitely not about sexual harassment and consent. It's something that we as a traditionally society think that it's not legitimate. I don't want to make an embarrassed situation with my children, so I just don't talk about it. But actually, if we're not talking about it, from where we're supposed to know it? So we're looking about, we know what in the internet because all the world is open, and they think that what they saw in a very bad movies and very bad scenes, it's what they need to do. And the education system in Israel, it's actually the same. It's a very conservative system. They don't talk about anything. If they're talking about something, so it's about the easy thing that it may happen, and you need to be careful that you won't get disease. But wait, there is a huge thing between get disease and ban and to be, I don't know, in a good and healthy relationship and having fun from making sex and the way that children and teenagers are supposed to be while they just find out that something like this is happening, but the system are not qualified for doing it.